Alright, hola, como esta, shorties? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Wrist, and I had a few thoughts and insights that I wanted to give on the brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So the game's been out for over a week now, and I've been having fun, trying to level up the weapons, unlock all the attachments, running search with the boys, just having a good time in general. But I have noticed a few things that might cause concern for the future of Call of Duty as a whole. But before I start listing all the bad things about this game and what's been annoying me since it's come out, I do want to preface this video by saying I have been looking forward to this Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 1, since Vanguard was absolute ass. I've had fun up till now, but I feel like this game can be better. It just sucks seeing a game with so much potential just go to waste. So just wanted to list some of the points out, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm not even going to address all the bugs and glitches that came out with the launch of this game. I feel like that's expected now with the release of any live service game, where they continue to finish their incomplete frigging product post-launch. So I feel like that's just the standard of gaming now. My concern is to do with the other stuff, and that's mostly to do with the fact that they've now catered this game towards the below average player audience. And to start things off, I feel like I can make a whole category called Why the Flip Is Everything So Frigging Slow in This Game, bro. So coming from Modern Warfare 1, and I feel like even Vanguard had pretty decent movement, they've just removed advanced movement mechanisms from this Call of Duty completely. They got rid of slide canceling, which means like the map pacing might be pretty sick and balanced, but the gameplay is just so dull and no longer unique. People are camping all the time. Like, we used to think Modern Warfare 1 was bad, but holy crap, it's even worse now. Or best case, they're just walking around the whole map with their gun ADS'd like little rats, and it's so infuriating. Then to spice things up, they added dolphin diving, this good old dolphin diving from Black Ops 1. But what's the point? Like, you can't even shoot properly while you're dolphin diving, and there's no perk that they had in the old Call of Duties, like Gung Ho or whatever, that lets you shoot while you're sliding or dolphin diving or anything. The best movement mechanic that we have, which every Call of Duty in the past had, is just jump shotting or jumping corners and shooting, but there's a penalty on that as well. So if you jump corners, your ADS speed is decreased by almost 30%, so it's like you're getting penalized for everything that you do. So not only does it slow down the pace of any encounters you might have in the game, but it makes it a huge camp fest. Like, yo, everyone pull out their tents, start a bonfire. It's gonna be a great time. But it also removes a skill gap and makes every gun encounter practically identical, which can get super boring. Gone are the days that, you'd be able to ego chow someone when you were one shot and actually win. If you were to ego chow now, you will lose almost 90%
anyone else have
of the
trouble
gunfights you have
unlocking the AK-74?
if the enemy shoots you first, obviously depending on the gun that you're using and that they're using. Which brings me to the next point when it came to ego challenging, which was clutch in Modern Warfare, the stims. They allowed you to re-chow or quickly recoup yourself, or allowed you to evade a sticky situation. However, they've nerfed the absolute shit out of stims. Sure, they'll heal you, and that too, they'll heal you at a pretty slow rate, but there's no more sprint boost or time extension to your regular sprint after you stim, similar to Modern Warfare 1 or even Vanguard. And speaking of using stims, why does everything in this game take so long when it comes to animations? Using your stim, calling in kill streaks, using your freaking equipment takes forever. It's extremely slow, and multitasking in this game has essentially been removed completely. Also nerfed the shit out of dead silence. So a lot of you might not know this, but so if you were to start up Call of Duty right now in Modern Warfare 2 and go into third person mode and pop Deady, you'll hear something that you wouldn't hear in first person mode.
But the enemy in first person mode still would.
There's a frigging loud ass sound, a high pitched sound that alerts everyone in the game, especially the enemy team, that you're popping Deady, and it lasts for like 2 to 3 seconds. What's the point of that? Like, you already get Deady so infrequently, and there's no real active gunplay in this game. So why are you punishing someone who might be wanting to go for a flank or try to ego chow or something like that? And then that brings me to my next point. For Deddy, why are the footsteps even so loud that you need to depend on Deddy so much? You literally created a field upgrade to nerf or to overcome the loud ass footsteps that you've added to this game. And I understand the point of that. Loud footsteps discourage camping potentially, but why are friendly footsteps so loud as well? It just makes no sense. It's just confusing. Overall though, I feel like if you're fighting in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 now, any sort of gunfight, you just have to commit to any decision that you make when it comes to a fight. If you're going to be in the enemy spawn and you want to call a kill streak, you have to be aware that it might take you up to 3 seconds to call a freaking kill streak to even open up the kill streak animation. Hey, you want to jump a corner? Okay, cool, yeah, go ahead. You're just going to be sacrificing your ADS speed. Or how about wanting to cancel your reload? A basic feature in almost every Call of Duty that they've removed in this as well. You can't do that anymore. So it will force you to complete the reload animation, which can cause you to lose almost every fight if you're used to the previous titles. So in conclusion, I feel like all the points I've listed above can potentially cause a huge issue for Call of Duty's future. For the average to competitive player base who like improving our skills as the game progresses its lifetime, I feel like it's going to be a huge problem for Activision's main bread and butter, which is Warzone 2.0. So if you think back to the OG days of Verdansk, one of the biggest issues that we had were that people would be camping like crazy. It was just infested with rats. People would hardly move, and you would walk into buildings, just die from people who were freaking camping up in the court. So imagine Verdansk 2.0 when it came to the ratty behavior, the campy behavior, on crack. Like, it's gonna be horrible if this continues in the new Warzone 2.0. And at least we had a counter to those, like, to that ratty behavior in Warzone 1.0. We had slide canceling, we had jumping corners, you know, drop shotting, shooting while you were doing any of those mechanisms. But there's no more counter to these rats. If they shoot you first, you're likely gonna die. Sure, they might add Rebirth Resurgence, like a game mode similar to that, but even that will be strained because the movement limitations are just so crazy that it's going to impact any of the competitive players or players that were used to the fast-paced game of Rebirth in a hugely negative way. Getting into those close quarter combat situations with nothing but your crouch walk and ADS is going to be a huge strain on everyone's sanity, and I just feel like everyone's going to be upset. Anyways, I feel like that kind of wraps up my rant and all the concerns that I have related to this game, and I really hope that they figure it out and add some features for the average player base. I feel like the best part about CoD initially was, you know, to explore what it had to offer, the new kill streaks, the new weapons, all that good stuff. But that's not what really keeps a player engaged. The thing that keeps you there is learning the new movement mechanics, learning how to be better, learning from the competitive scene, not downgrading yourself to be like the average player. Anyways guys, what do you guys think about the future of this CoD? Do you guys think it's going to survive? What features would you like added back to this CoD or removed to make the game a bit better? If you'd like to see a video on some of the things I'm a fan of, and please let me know. I'd love to make another one. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks and have a sick day. Easy.